What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? Let's jump in and just do a quick energetic check-in real quick, okay? We're going to look at the situation, the challenge, the advice, and then the likely outcome, all right? It's going to be for your sun, moon, rising, North Node, Venus, as well as that 9th house. Very particular messages here on the Manjula Awakening for your 9th house. But even with that being said, just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. Okay, so we have the 2 of Swords, we got the 2 of Cups, we have the 9 of Cups. We also have the Tower and the High Priestess. They both did want to show up in the reverse. Alright, Spirit, likely outcome here, please. Likely outcome of this situation. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. My goodness. It's a likely outcome of this situation. I feel like that you recognize something. I do feel like that you detach from that. I do feel like that I do feel like that this brings in quite a bit of pain. I'm not going to lie. The challenge here is the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. And that's telling me that this is a connection that would have, like, it was something nice. The 2 of Cups to the 9 of Cups is wish for. This is a spiritual connection that was considered wish fulfillment at one point in time. But I feel like then that perspective is now presenting a challenge for you, meaning that this connection is no longer healthy for you. Okay, and so whatever way that you're looking at this connection, it is preventing you from seeing the truth. So the way through this the way through this challenge is the Tower and the High Priestess. There is a need to gain a sudden, like, listen to your intuition. Like, there's going to be a sudden epiphany that comes through. Listen to it. Don't ignore it. Recognize this situation for what it is. With the 2 of Swords coming out for the situation, I definitely feel like that you're in between a rock and a hard place, as to whether to walk away from a situation or to continue to invest in it. I definitely feel like that this brings you a nice amount of mental conflict. It does. And the 4 of Swords comes straight out. So this could have a lot to do with a Pisces and or a Scorpio and or Aries. So Scorpio, Aries, or Pisces could be significant here in this reading so far. Let's see, Spirit. Let's dive into the situation here. Let's dive into the 2 of Swords for this situation here. Guys, I hope that this message is finding you all in good health and in good spirits. If at any point in time during this reading you feel like that is resonating, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button down below. Help circulate these messages into the YouTube algorithm. Alright, Spirit, what's going on with this mental conflict? This is here the situation. Show us into this situation here. Show us what's going on here. The Star card. The situation is you're definitely hopeful about, it says, I do feel like that you're hopeful in the future of this connection here. If I'm being honest with you, I feel like that there's something that is going on inside of you that is actually like getting to the point where you're seeing that you're staying in a situation. I do feel like that you're going to be escaping the situation. Like, you're going to be leaving behind a situation that you willfully have chosen not to see the truth in. But I just... Let me see. Show me more. I do feel like that the situation is you're getting some inspiration. The Queen of Pentacles. There is some sort of inspiration coming in that you're like hopeful and feeling inspired about where you're headed and about having success inside of a situation. I do feel like that there's a part of you that feels like that you can nurture this connection here. That you're still hopeful that this is something that the kinks are going to work out on. Yeah, Temperance here. Yeah, King of Pentacles, you definitely see this as your person. And if I'm being honest, like I said, we're going to get a situation, a challenge, an advice, and then the likely outcome. This challenge is the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups that came out together. So I want, like, this is 11 cups. In Tarot, 10 is the max, okay? Like, once we get to 10, we start back at 1. This is 11 cups. There is a such thing as too much of a good thing. That's the challenge here. I feel like that, and like where something needed to be tempered out, where something needed to be balanced out, patience is needed in order to reestablish the harmony here inside of this situation. Self-restraint is needed here. This has become something that is there's something about it that's too explosive. There's something about it that you're not really allowing yourself. Something's being over romanticized almost, or like, well, I know who this person is, so you tolerate more from this person than you would typically tolerate, and that's just not this person's assignment in your life. Let's see, why is the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups here in the challenging position, Spirit? The Two of Pentacles, finding a balance, harmonizing. See, this is a spiritual connection, but finding the balance in it has proven difficult. And that's because there's this energy of becoming very overindulgent. Like all things, including those good, in moderation. Including moderation, right? All things in moderation, including moderation. So there's definitely a need to find balance here. Even if this is a significant soulmate or twin flame or whatever it is that you want to label this, all things in moderation. And if something is not showing up the way that you need it to show up, you have to accept accountability and accept it for what it is in order to be able to harmonize. Yeah, I definitely feel like you think that this is someone, I'm not going to say you think, this is definitely someone that you have labeled as the divine counterpart, okay? I definitely feel like this is someone that you have labeled as the divine counterpart, and I feel like that what's played a role into this is that you can see stability with this person. You can see like some sort of healing of, like, there's this, you can see being able to end a particular generational curse with this person. You can see that with this person, with the Emperor, Three of Swords here. I definitely feel like that there's something about this person's energy that makes you feel more capable, more safe, more aptitude to be able to tackle some sort of generational curse. But there's an imbalance in this connection, though. That's the challenge. And so there is, like, the challenge here is, how do you find a balance in this to where you're not making yourself more codependent on this situation because of what you see or what it's triggering inside of you. Seven of Pentacles, it did come out in the challenging position, but more or less it was in the upright is what I'm taking it as. I feel like that, there's a need to find a balance. This is a Nine of Pentacles. So for one, there's a level of independence here, okay? Independence must be established, whether you was not completely independent when you entered into this situation, whether they was not completely independent when they entered into this situation, or people had not found their independence from previous connections, like emotionally. People were still at one point in time codependent on something in the past when you two encountered energies. And instead of addressing the codependency there, it's almost like you just found a donor. Like you took, okay, so you're not supplying the need anymore. This person is supplying the need. And like the intensity from this person's connection of the past is now attached to the intensity of this connection in the present, because things are not being broke down. So I definitely feel like that there is this energy of expecting a reward, expecting a payoff based off of work that you've done in this situation, as well as in, like, if you can address your codependency, I do feel like that this is where you're going to be better off in this situation. Because yes, I understand that this is a spiritual union that you consider to be wish fulfillment. This could be something that you asked for and you feel like that this was gifted to you, but you may not have been in the position of managing your resources. You may not have been flexible the way that you needed to be flexible, or you may have been way too flexible and you wasn't standing in your authentic truth. So, and this was all in an effort to speed up the process of gaining some sort of reaping the benefits. And so Spirit is saying, like, we got to address that giving in a certain way to speed up the process of gaining an outcome that's not working in your connections. Definitely not this one. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Cups. I do feel like that there's going to be some sort of delay to some sort of... I feel like that this stagnation is preventing, like, this depression, this apathetic perspective is the very thing that's delaying this movement to happen here. I do feel like that it's the depression, the stagnation, the apathy, but what if I move forward and then they get their shit together or anything like that? There's something there in this apathy. That's the apathy energy. Is I don't want to move too far away from this situation, because what if it acts right there and then here I gave everything that I needed into that situation and I didn't reap the benefits, or I don't want somebody else. There's something there in that apathy energy here, and it's stopping you from seeing it's leaving you uninspired. Alright, let's look at the advice here with the High Priestess and the disruption. So I definitely feel like that I have someone with an intuitive block here, an intuition block. Someone's not really listening to their intuition. And Spirit is calling for a breakthrough to happen here. There's definitely something significant with the number 2. Could be February the 9th. It could be February the 16th. Clarify this advice here, Spirit. Wow, the advice, we have the Justice card and the Ten of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles and then the Ace of Cups in the reverse at the top of the deck. Here's the thing. I feel like that intuitively you've been receiving... This is coming to an end. It is. And the ending is inevitable. The extent of the pain, I do feel like, is up to your level of acceptance. Okay, I do feel like that this ending is karmically fair. It's karmically just deserved. This ending is karmically deserved. I do feel like that there's some good news coming in for your financial hardship. So don't be... Yeah, see, this person is emotionally... this person is just emotionally unable to stand up to where you need them to be. But you're still very much so hopeful that they're going to get their shit together one day. You're not willing to turn your back completely on that situation. At least not energetically. Show me a little bit more on the Justice card. Why is this here? November the 10th could be very significant. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the Justice card is the Six of Pentacles. Universal balance is in your favor. See, there's something about this ending that you're going to feel as if it's painful. It's all a matter of you. It's like the pain of this ending, like the amount of pain that it is based off of your level of acceptance. because I do feel like that the universe is actually balancing out in your favor right now with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, with the Six of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, 66 can be very significant. But I definitely feel like that you're receiving a beautiful opportunity, potentially a financial opportunity from the legal system and or a Libra. And I do feel like that this is the arrival of prosperity. So this is definitely money, like whatever's been taken from you. I do feel like that. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. And I said something about the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles being the Nine of Pentacles. The challenge here is that you feel like that you have to be so flexible in order to get your stability. The truth of the matter is that the karmic justice of this situation is for you to recognize your own stability and to recognize that when you see your own stability and your own worth, then and only then can you lead other situations into triumph and victory. You know what I'm saying? You see how this Six of Wands has people following behind them? Yeah. This is delayed. There's something about this that's delayed for some reason, because the Spirit is needing you to rest and gain a different perspective on this ending. Let's look at the Ten of Swords before we move on to the outcome. Look at this. Can you show me some clarity into the Ten of Swords? The Hangman in the reverse. Yeah. Strong Piscean, Librian, Scorpio, Sag, Aquarius here. But I like the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Hangman in the reverse, and this speaks about unable to change or go back. So there was a permanent decision that was done. There was a permanent choice that someone done, and unfortunately, that did you can't undo that. You can't undo that. So I feel like it is being rectified, but it ultimately, whatever this is, ultimately puts this connection to an end. And I feel like that even though you got hurt by the Ten of Swords, the ending is just as painful as the betrayal. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say this person cheated on you. The cheating hurts like a motherfucker. But knowing that cheating also brings the connection to an end hurts just as bad, if not worse, than the person cheating on you. Because it's like they cheated on you with your family. It's like it's close. Like, how I'm go back to this? Let's see. The likely outcome of this situation is the Three of Pentacles. Moving on with the Six of Swords, and then the Three of Swords with heartache and loss. This ending definitely brings in some anxieties, fears, heartache, and loss. Wow. Because you think you have labeled this as your divine masculine. You definitely consider this to be your divine masculine. Recognition, that likely outcome is recognizing that this person is misusing the power that you have vested in them. Like, you're giving them a title that they do not qualify for. But because you have given them this title, and because they don't qualify for it, they are abusing and misusing the power that comes with that title that you're giving this person. And I feel like that you're going to begin to recognize this person is very much so not what you needed them to be. This person was definitely painting some sort of an illusion. Like, this person was all talk, no action. Judgment in the reverse. This person is not known for making good judgment calls. Wow. Judgment in the reverse says outcome based on lies. This person is all talk, no action. And you're now finally, like, the likely outcome of this is seeing that this person can't stand up to be who it is you need them to be. And that's why your advice is to truly listen to your intuition. Don't do too much. Don't plan listen to your intuition when it comes to making plans, and don't plan too far into, listen to your intuition when you're making your plans, when you're desiring to definitely listen to your intuition right now, because I feel like that it's trying to alert you to a snake in your midst that you may consider wish fulfillment in a partnership. And one, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic situation. We are on Venus Day, and I am feeling twin flame energy here, but it doesn't have to be so. But I just feel like that the title that you're giving this person is not something that they qualify for. And because they don't know what to do with that power that you have vested inside of them, you've got someone misappropriating that power. Now, and I will say this, I have the situation, the challenge, the advice, and then the likely outcome. The situation is the Two of Swords. The challenge is the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups. The advice is the High Priestess, which is a 2 card in the Tower. So 2 is definitely significant. So I definitely feel like that. I won't say that this can't be for a set of twin flames, but even if this is your twin flame, this is the moment of surrendering and accepting that separation is needed in order for me to heal internally, in order to be the reflection needed in order to accomplish the soul contract that is attached to you in this twin flame. What is the message of love here for those that feel like that this is their twin flame? If they feel like that this is their twin flame, spirit, what is the message of love? Warning, don't dismiss the red flags. I can't make this shit up. Just because you give them that title, it doesn't give them the excuse, and it doesn't mean that you dismiss the red flags. You still have to address it. Denial. You have to detach from this situation in order to see it truthfully. Definitely something to do with finances. What is the message for those that are like, yes, sis, I know this ain't my soulmate. I mean, I know this ain't my twin flame. But what's up, though? So what's the message? What's the message of love for that group? Decisions. It's time for you to decide. What is it that you want from this connection? And are you going to continue on this path? Or are you going to recognize it and move forward? You have to trust and listen to your intuition. Like, that is so strong for the ones that don't resonate with the twin flame portion. It is going to be so important for you to listen to your intuition. Like, your intuition is keen right now as it pertains to this situation. So make sure that you're listening to it. That's my advice. Let's get a gemstone to close this up, spirit. I hope that you all have thoroughly enjoyed this message. If you have, then we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up button down below. Also, we are going live this evening at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to meddle into your person. So let's say that this is your storyline. I want to see what's going on in this person's life outside of you. What's going on with this person? That's what we're going to do. And there is a way for you all to ask questions on that live. It is Cash App only. But definitely come and hang out with us. Our Cash App, website, PayPal, just no super chats. Thank you, Spirit. So we have Sunstone. It says, Sun, I am not pretty. I am not beautiful. I am as radiant as the sun. So I am more than pretty. I am more than beautiful. I illuminate my situation. I hope that this message yes, and lust. Okay, so there is definitely strong lust in this energy. But I hope that this message has offered you the guidance that you were seeking on your journey. If this message resonates, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Peace, love, and light.